If fails to plan, plans to fail. When the last tree dies, the last man dies. If we destroy nature today, nature will destroy us tomorrow. A farmer who ignores the weather will harvest hunger. You cannot eat money when land is dead. The earth is not a gift from our parents, but a loan for our children. To secure the future, we must plant wisdom in the soil of today. Distinguished panel of judges, accurate and reliable timekeeper, my able co-debaters, respected dignitaries present, my colleague, and our ever-attentive audience, guests, ladies and gentlemen. The name of me is Muhammad Aminu Umar, a student representing the prestigious Global Greenland Academy of Bida. I rise to strongly support the motion which states that Nigeria's agricultural policy should prioritize climate-smart agriculture to ensure national ecological sustainability and food security. Nigeria, blessed with fertile land and hardworking farmers, has long depended on agriculture as the backbone of our economy. However, this strength is being weakened by the harsh realities of climate change. Unpredictable rainfalls, drought, desertification, and floods have destroyed farmlands, reduced yields, and threatened our food supply. Before I move forward, what is climate-smart agriculture? Climate-smart agriculture simply means farming in ways that increase productivity, makes farm resilient to climate change, and reduce harm to the environment. If Nigeria wants to feed her growing population and protect our environment, our policies must focus on climate-smart agriculture, not as an option, but as a necessity. Distinguished audience, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stage into my debate the following points. Firstly, enhances food security in the face of climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change poses a serious threat to our food system. Our farmers rely mostly on rainfall, and when droughts or floods occur, crops fail and hunger spreads. Climate-smart agriculture introduces drought-resistant seeds, smart irrigation, and adaptive farming techniques that stabilizes crop yields. With climate-smart agriculture, farmers can produce food even under harsh weather conditions, ensuring that every Nigerian has enough to eat throughout the year. Secondly, improves soil fertility and reduces land degradation. Many parts of Nigeria suffer from declining soil fertility due to continuous cultivation, overuse of chemicals, and bush burning. Climate-smart agriculture introduces practices such as crop rotation, organic manure use, and agroforestry, planting trees alongside crops. These methods restore soil nutrients, prevent erosion, and increase productivity. A healthy soil is the foundation of successful farming and food security. Thirdly, reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Distinguished judges, agriculture contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions through livestock waste and fertilizer use. Climate-smart agriculture introduces low-emission practices such as biodigesters, composting, and precision farming that cut down these harmful gases. This helps Nigeria to reduce its carbon footprint and contribute to global climate action while still growing its agricultural economy. In addition, enhances technological innovation in agriculture. Mr. Chairman, climate-smart agriculture embraces modern technology. It uses tools such as weather forecasting systems, precision planting equipment, and database decision-making to guide farmers. With these technologies, farmers can predict rainfall, manage pests more effectively, and plan better. This leads to high productivity, reduced waste, and smarter agricultural planning. Furthermore, enhances long-term ecological balance. Climate change, smart climate agriculture, climate smart agriculture promotes harmony Practices like tree planting, conservation agriculture, and biodiversity protection helps farmers or helps the individual or helps societies to reclaim or to reduce or to reclaim degraded land, and also prevents certification, especially in areas like Sahel and northern Nigeria. This ecological balance will ensure that our future generations will inherit a safer environment. Finally, aligned with Global Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). Distinguished judges, prioritizing climate-smart agriculture will support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, especially Goal 2, Zero Hunger, Goal 13, Climate Action, and Goal 15, Life on Land. If Nigeria prioritizes climate-smart agricultural policies, it will attract national supporters and climate money, strengthening its development and global partnerships. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, climate-smart agriculture is the key to Nigeria's agricultural transformation. If our policies continue to ignore climate change, we will keep reaping hunger and hardship. But if we embrace climate-smart agriculture today, we will harvest abundance, peace, and sustainability tomorrow. A nation that neglects the soil will one day import its food. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Therefore, I stand boldly to declare that Nigeria's agricultural policies must prioritize climate-smart agriculture to ensure both ecological sustainability and food security for generations yet unborn. Thank you.
Breathe in, breathe out.
The broken leg of a lion does not like the tiger to be the king of the jungle. Mr. Moderator, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am by name Nasir Muhammad Salis, a representative of Adama Mora International School Bida, standing here strongly to oppose the motion which states that the Nigerian agricultural policy should prioritize climate-smart agricultural CSA to encourage national ecological sustainability and food security. But before I proceed, I would like to define the following terms. 1. Agricultural policy. 2. Climate-smart agricultural CSA. 3. Ecological sustainability. 1. Agricultural policy. Agricultural policy refers to the set of laws, regulations, and guidelines that govern the production, processing, distribution, and marketing of agricultural products. 2. Climate-smart agricultural CSA is an approach of managing agricultural system, prioritizing sustainability, productivities in the face of marketing agricultural products. Lastly, ecological sustainability. Ecological sustainability refers to the responsible management and use of natural resources to prioritize our nation. Now, let me go into my points. Reason why agricultural policy must not prioritize climate-smart agriculture to ensure national ecological sustainability and food security. First, insufficient infrastructure. Secondly, high cost of climate-smart agricultural technology. Thirdly, limited access to finance. Fourthly, insecurity and conflict. Lastly, weak lack of awareness and education. Firstly, insufficient infrastructures. Nigerian agricultural infrastructure is hindered by inadequate infrastructures, including poor road network, limited access to market, and unreliable power supply, which limit the effectiveness of climate-smart agriculture. Mr. Moderator, without all these, CSA be prioritized? The answer is categorically no. Secondly, high cost of climate-smart agricultural technology. CSA technology and practice Secondly, icons of climate smart agricultural technology. CSA technology and practice can be expensive, making it difficult for climate smart agricultural technologies. Of course, we all know that our farmers are poor. Why can't they get money for the CSA? Of course, they must not steal. Thirdly, limited access to finance. Many Nigerian farmers lack access to farmer credit facilities, which make the challenges of climate smart agricultural technologies. Mr. Moderator, can you tell me the reason why agricultural policy should be prioritized? Of course, agricultural policy must be prioritized in order to manage the climate smart agricultural technology. Fourthly, insecurity and conflict. Ongoing insecurity and conflicts in Nigeria. In certain regions such as Northeast and North Central of Nigeria disrupt agricultural activities, making it to implement insufficient agricultural technologies. Lastly, lack of awareness and education. Limited access to awareness and understanding of climate smart agricultural CSA practice among farmers is hindered by adoption and effectiveness. With this, I need to take my leave. Thanks.
A tree cannot stand without its roots. If we do not change the way we farm, the climate will change the way we live. When the farmer prospers, the nation prospers. Distinguished Chairman, Honorable Judges, Timekeeper, coordinators, and my attentive audience. My name is Awada from the prestigious Global Greenland Academy. I stand before you as the second speaker for the motion which states Nigeria's agricultural policies should prioritize climate smart agriculture to ensure national ecological sustainability and food security. My first speaker has already defined climate smart agriculture as farming practice that increase productivity, build resilience to climate change, and reduce environmental damage. I completely align with this position and will further strengthen our case by expanding on the benefits, responding to likely objection, and presenting new points supported by Nigerians' realities. Firstly, climate smart agriculture reduces rural poverty. Over 70% of Nigeria's poor people live in the rural area and depend on farming. Through climate smart agriculture programs such as agroforestry and climate-adapted livestock farming, farmers in Bauchi and Taraba State have improved income and reduced poverty. This shows that climate smart agriculture protect future generations. When we farm sustainable today, we preserve soil, water, and air for tomorrow.
Put it together for her. Abdullah, breathe in, breathe out.
When two elephants are fighting, the grass is going to suffer. With the chairman, panel of judges, applicant keeper, and coordinators, the moderators, invited guests of honors, ladies and gentlemen. I am my name Abdullah here. I'm standing here strongly and firmly to oppose the motion we seek. Nigeria agricultural policies should prioritize climate-based agriculture to ensure national ecological sustainability and food security. Here are my points of view. Firstly, uncertain and uneven impact of climate-smart agriculture practice. Climate-smart agriculture results are context-specific. What may work in Kenya or Ethiopia may not succeed in Nigeria due to ecological diversity and socio-cultural differences. Study shows that awareness and adoption of climate-smart agriculture in Nigeria is too low, and our farmers still rely on indigenous methods. It is risky to prioritize policies whose success is uncertain across Nigeria and ecological zones. 2. Climate-smart agriculture focus on sustainability, resilience, and adaptation, including organic farming and conservative inputs. Such practice can reduce short-term yield and slow food production when Nigeria faces rising population and hunger. The National Bureau of Statistics reported that 26 million of Nigeria are food insecure. Nigeria needs rapid yield growth and affordable food price first before embarking or prioritizing on any policy. Prioritizing on climate-smart agricultural policy is not what we need in Nigeria. Third, food price implications. Smart agricultural practice may lead to increase in food prices, potentially exacerbating food insecurity of vulnerable populations in Nigeria, which would have a significant political or social implications. Fourthly, policy and institutional challenges. Nigeria agricultural policy environment may not be conducive for climate-smart agriculture adoption. Fifthly, potential trade-off. Climate-smart agriculture may require trade-off between sustainability and productivity, potentially leading to short-term yield loss and increased labor costs, which could be challenging for our poor farmers. In conclusion, while climate-smart agricultural policy offers a significant benefit for economic resilience, food security, and ecological sustainability, its advantage or its success hinges the addressing of implication challenges, reducing costs, and enhancing our farmers' education. Balancing these factors is critical for Nigeria to achieve its agricultural goals. Thank you.
Breathe in, breathe out. Recap it.
Prioritizing climate-smart agriculture in Nigeria's agricultural policy is a wise decision that will yield a fruitful future for our nation. As the African proverb goes, when the music changes, the dance also changes. In the face of climate change, we must adapt and prioritize climate-smart agriculture to ensure sustainability. The facts are clear. Climate change is real and its impact on agriculture are devastating. Droughts, floods, and pests are all result in loss of crops, reducing farm livelihoods and our food security. Ladies and gentlemen, by adopting climate-smart agriculture, we can reduce greenhouse gas emission, we can improve soil health, and we can enhance biodiversity. For example, the Food and Agricultural Organization of Nigeria found out that climate-smart agriculture increases crop yields by 20 to 30%, reducing greenhouse emission. In Nigeria, initiatives such as the Agricultural Transformation Agenda and the Green Wall have demonstrated the government's commitment to sustainable agriculture. As the saying goes, a stitch in time saves 9. By adopting climate-smart agriculture, we can avoid the costly consequences of climate change and build a more resilient agricultural sector that will ensure ecological sustainability and food security for generations to come. By prioritizing climate-smart agriculture, we will reap the benefits of increased productivity, enhanced ecosystem services and biodiversity, improved nutrition and food security. Therefore, if Nigeria embraces climate-smart agriculture, it can become a breadbasket for the world, protecting its environment and maintaining a sustainable future for all. With this viewpoint of ours, we will allow justice to be justified by our honorable judges.
Britain, Bida, Acad.
Stay humble as Nancy emphasized. It has to recap what I've been saying earlier. Dependence on external funds